Good morning. I want to thank everyone for joining our webinar today. We're going to cover how to install and network SimpleText 1040. The first step is right here on my desktop. That is to go ahead and launch the installation file. You can download the installation file from our support portal. If you need assistance with that or any other issues with the software installation, or if you have any questions at all, please contact our customer support team. Thank you. So we're launching the installer now. Once we launch the installer, the Install Shield wizard will come up. You just hit Next. This is the license agreement. To continue, you do have to put I accept the terms of the license agreement. There's an option here to print it as well if you'd like to. You hit Next. Default, it's going to install to your C drive or your local hard drive. If you would like to change the destination, just click Change and then choose a new path. You click Install, and this will begin the installation of the SimpleText 1040 software. You can see here that one of the first things it did was go ahead and create a shortcut icon on your desktop for the program. Okay, now the installation is complete. You can either, if you're ready to launch the program now and begin the configuration wizard, you can leave this checkbox checked. If not, you can uncheck it and then hit Finish. At this point, you're going to get the setup and installation. This is the prime setup screen. If you were using our software last year, this path will be filled out automatically for you. You just should put your prior year admin login. So this is the admin, and then enter the password that you would use with that login. This will help with bringing forward your information from the previous year, your preparers, your refund record, your billing, those kinds of things. When we release software, we will send you a user ID and password in that email. You'll enter that user ID password here. Password is a series of numbers and letters, very similar to this. You just hit Next. I am not using a valid user ID or password, so we'll get a message here that tells us that. If you see this message, please check the password and the user ID again and make sure. If it comes up again after that, please contact customer support. This information should be filled out for you by default. If it's not, you can go ahead and enter the information. The first line, you're going to enter the office name. Then you want to enter the phone number. And then location, you want to enter the address. If you want to enter the email address, you can enter that here. Site IDs will only be used for a very select few customers, multi-office customers that have remote locations. If you need a site ID, it'll be included in the email that we send you when we release software. Most of you will not need that. Here's where you'll create the administrator password. You can enter any password in here that you would like to. In 2015, the enhanced encryption will be set for you by default. So you won't need to worry about changing anything on that. You just hit next. You do want to make sure that the copy, where it says, will this copy be used to transmit to central site, that this says transmit unless otherwise directed in that email or by customer support. If you're carrying information over from the prior year, you can choose which pieces of information that you want to carry forward. You can carry forward your appointments or your login accounts. And maybe you don't want to carry forward your appointments. You can just change it to now. After that, you click Finish. It's going to try to transmit back to the central site to update our records on that end. You hit Finish, and it will prompt you to the login screen. By default, the login screen, the initial login is going to be admin, and then that administrator password that you just created. This takes you right into the work in progress summary. That is the installation process for standalone computers, so offices that have one computer, or network servers. The process is the same for both. Now what I'm going to show you how to share out the folder for SimpleText 1040 on the server. So from your File Explorer, you'll go to the C drive, and you'll see here there's an Xlink 14 folder. What you do is right-click, choose Share With, and then hit Specific People. In this box at the top, you type in Everyone, and click Add, and then you want to change the permission level from Read to read-write. You hit Share. Now that folder is shared out. As you can see, the server computer name is Hetrick Laptop, and then the folder is being shared out. Now I'm going to show you how to connect to software from a workstation. So if this was a workstation, we would go to the File Explorer again, choose Network. You would choose the server computer. You would double-click on that, which here it's Hetrick Laptop. And as you can see, the Xlink 14 folder is available here. Open that and scroll all the way to the bottom. The third file from the bottom says Xlink 32. What you do is right-click, Send to Desktop. That will create a shortcut into the program. I recommend changing the name. Just so you know exactly what it is. If you'd like to change the icon off of this, I'll show you how to do that. You right-click the icon, go to Properties, click Change Icon, then click Browse, and in the Icons folder, just the one that says Crosslink 14, and hit Open, OK, Apply, OK. Windows 8 will give you this icon unless the icon is stored locally. Windows 7, it works perfectly. So if I change the icon here, what I can do is right-click, copy, and then I can paste it into a different folder, like my Church folder, for example, and then choose it. You'll see now it changed. We'll launch the workstation just to make sure that the connection works. You may get a pop-up message that tells you that the location is unrecognized, or asking for permission to run the program from a workstation. Just go ahead and click Yes or Allow on that. Now, as you can see, we are completely logged in, and that's basically all of it. If you have any questions about anything that you've seen in this webinar, please feel free to contact customer support. Our phone number is 281-833-9300, and you can press option 2 to get into customer support. Just make sure inside our phone menu that you do choose SimpleText 1040 so that you get routed to the appropriate customer support rep. I also want to show you guys where you can find more information on SimpleText 1040. And if you type in your address up here at simpletextsupport.com, this will take you to our new and improved knowledge base. As you can see, there's a bunch of information in here on SimpleText 1040. We have a full-blown knowledge base. We also have a digital version of the 1040 software manual. So everything that you would need to know about how to set up the program is here on this site. I want to thank everyone for their time today, and look forward to working with each and every one of you this coming tax season. Thank you guys. Enjoy your day.